Hey everyone, Action here. In this video I am attempting the impossible, defeating all 4 crises with a single ship at the maximum difficulty. We are starting with the 25 times crisis, and if we survive that, the difficulty doubles every time until we hit the absolute maximum of 200 times the crisis strength. Now you're probably thinking, how is this even possible? And the answer is repeatables, commanders. Infinite repeatables. This strategy is actually simple but very brutal. We are gonna stack repeatables until one of our ships can match an entire crisis fleet, but there is a catch. Every repeatable costs more than the last one, so on top of having a massive research output, in order for us to research one repeatable every single month, we gotta keep increasing that, otherwise we're gonna fall short. The full build and all the crucial timing checkpoints are in the description if you wanna try this yourself, but fair warning though, this challenge took me multiple days of attempts until we could finally do it, commanders. So let's see if one ship can actually save the galaxy. Quick report from High Command before we dive deeper. Most of you watching aren't officially enlisted yet. If this run gives you ideas for your own games, subscribe and join our navy. So yeah, why not start with the Contingency, huh? One of the strongest crises in the game. Let's see where they spawn, shall we? So those are the 4 contingency systems. One of them is actually really close to us, so I think you gotta make a move right now. Now since we're gonna try to defeat all 4 crises using a single ship, we gotta take the strongest ones we have, which in my opinion is the Paradox Titan, because it has 2 T-slot weapons which do have a much better range than the X-slots. On top of that we got plenty of kinetic artilleries to pair this damage and some rear-lined missiles, so we can cover their point defenses and make our strike craft live longer to defeat the enemy strike craft if they so happen. We also have some armor hardening, this way we don't lose because our whole point, we don't get any percentage modifiers from the repeatables, whereas armor, we do have 5 million armor and 400,000 shields. We only have those shields so we can tank a little bit of their damage if they happen to have the neutral launchers, which the Contingency does have, so if they fire any of these, I think we can survive a couple of shots. So let's move in the first cure and cure the Contingency out of the galaxy, which is kinda weird since the Contingency protocol is basically to sterilize all galaxy. Yeah, they are unfortunately destroying all the pirates. I don't wanna be a pirate in this scenario, and we have arrived. Let's see if it is enough. Oh my god, what the hell? We just obliterated the entire Contingency fleet, and they didn't even fire a shot. Oh my god. Do your predictions, commanders. Do you guys think we can take all 4 crises with this ship? I'm not sure if we can take 4. Okay, if we manage to take out these fleets, I think it is pretty safe to say that we can obliterate the Contingency without any trouble. Man, that is so absurd, man. That is so ridiculous. This time they dealt some damage. Titan lances. Yeah, it was less efficient against shields. Thankfully the shields did make a very good part in defending ourselves. Now it is just a matter of time before we destroy all of the systems, by the way. I just can't make mistakes like approaching our ship from a short range. Now, okay, now this time it is going to be a little bit harder, because not only do they have the starbase and an offensive fleet, they have their 2 roaming fleets in the same system. It's gonna be quite difficult. We can be overwhelmed if they have so many ships. Man, yeah, I don't think it really matters at this point. Oh, that was kinda scary. They dealt quite a little bit of damage here using the particle lances and bam, the neutral launchers. We do have a star base here on Enigma Zen, which is pretty much just guarding one of our matter decompressors. I'm gonna send the first cure Paradox Titan there so it can recharge its shields. This way we can't be surprised by the neutral launchers. We actually have so many shield points on our Titan that it took more than a year for us to recharge even 1/3 of it. Oh my god, and the Cybercs appeared. Nah. Oh, they're not that weak, by the way. They do have a couple of million fleet power. Not bad, but certainly not enough to take out the Contingency. Okay, let's move in. Could be another quick win for us. Come on. Oh, fantastic. Their defensive fleet didn't even approach us. Now let's take the rest of them out. Okay. This time they didn't even destroy our shields. This one will be a little bit trickier because their fleets are a lot closer to the hyperlanes and we don't have many options to arrive from. I think the best one is gonna be the hyper relay, by the way. Wow, man. I'm feeling like a Dragon Ball here. But oh, it's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous. The shields are going down and they're getting really, really close. Okay. Wow. I got a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie to you. And yeah, most of their damage was dealt through the neutron launchers. Thankfully, I did equip this with the shields, so they did actually half the damage they were supposed to do. Their fourth planet has been destroyed, and now we have the heart of the Contingency. They are occupying half the galaxy at this moment. But what matters if they don't have any fleets nor planets? Okay, good. We are very close to their systems. Now let's engage it. Their starbase, pretty much 19 million fleet power here. Let's see who wins. What? Okay, I guess we won. Wow, just like that, we instantly shot everything. Oh my god. Our mighty armada is now destroying their final planet. These are the last days of the Contingency, and I wonder which crisis will appear next. I hope it might be the Cetana, because if it is like the Unbidden and we get Cetana last, oh boy, it's gonna be impossible for our Titan to win. Okay, the end of the Contingency. This is a great day for the galaxy. We will continue to fight all of them. Alright, and the next one is gotta be Cetana. Okay, that's not too bad, but I'm not sure the Titan can take her out. Let's see. 41 million, bro. Nah, man, I'm not so sure we can take her out, by the way. Not that sure. It is too many ships here, and I don't think our Titan can one-shot her, but we gotta see, man. Oh, it gotta be so insane if we can manage to do that. Move at least it a little bit closer. Or right here even, which is the perfect system to just jump straight into the Cetana's face. Okay, at least we got Cetana fought. That's gonna help us a lot. Plus 20% research speed, that's massive actually. Okay, for the Cetana we gotta stop her from getting progress, so we gotta ambush her convoys and do all the special projects like the beacons she has across the galaxy and the databank research on our main system. Of course, this is not involving battle, however the convoy, we are just waiting for it outside of the borders. Once those guys come out, we're gonna obliterate them. But they are so incredibly slow. Oh my god. Okay, first convoy. Oh, he wasn't very happy about that. I can tell you that. I wonder why. Let's ambush another one. Why not? Okay. Well, I was just thinking that perhaps we should change also our ship design, since this is meant to fight the Contingency and not the Cetana per se. So based on Cetana's design, neither she or her heralds have any type of armor penetration, so we can scrap the living reactive armor for now and grab a little bit of shield hardening, so this tank out her strike crafts and the enigmatic decoder, since our Titan beams, they have a pretty low tracking and we want to hit all of their shots in order to one-shot the Cetana, obviously. Now we can also grab the Sapient computer, since we aren't dealing with the Contingency anymore, and the targeting grid to have plus 10 tracking. Okay, now we can enter Cetana's territory. Unfortunately, things bugged out. Not sure why, but okay. Okay, I think things bugged out, by the way, because she didn't declare war on us and she's about to win the game. So I gotta send in our Titan and hope for the best, commanders. Let's see if Xenophobe can take out the entire Cetana's fleet by himself. It's gonna be quite a challenge, by the way. Oh boy. Yeah, we are doing some work here, but he isn't firing at the Cetana herself, only her ships, which is kind of problematic, by the way. Come on, Commander. You got this. You got this, man. Let's go, please. Please, you are so close. So close. Fire everything you got, Commander. He's going down. He's going down. He's focusing other ships. Oh my god. We won, man. And is this going to stay here forever? We defeated the Cetana, but she's still here now. That's such a lame bug. Alright, we got Cetana defeated, our second crisis. Now I gotta reload the game. Let's hope that this one goes off. Alright, thankfully it did run out eventually. I didn't have to click anything, it just disappeared. And now we gotta bring our Titan back. Xenophobe, oh boy, you are such a great commander. I think you might be promoted to sector governor even. Now there are 2 crises remaining, the Unbidden and the Scourge. I hope that the Unbidden is the last one, because it is a little bit easier to defeat with 1 ship, because we can kite them off a little bit better. Because the Scourge, they do have a lot of strike crafts. Oh boy, it is the Unbidden actually. My god, they just spawn. You gotta move in quick. Where are they? There they are on the A-Rich system. They have a whopping 100 billion fleet power. Okay, I think our Titan can handle that. We just gotta change our design that was made for the Scourge. Well, too bad it ain't the Scourge. So this will be our ship design, mostly shields with just a little bit of armor. And our weapons are gonna be kinetic, focusing on range, so we can kite them off indefinitely. Now we modified the ship, it got a little bit weaker in terms of fleet power. However, we must move in quick, Commander, because the Unbidden, unlike the other crises, they are you either instantly win or you instantly lose. There is no in between. If they get a hold of the galaxy, it's game over. Okay, Xenophobe is in position, however we are gonna jump to the asteroid system because it is a little bit far away from their ships. So perhaps with this we're gonna have a longer range and strike them from the perfect position. Another very good part about the system is that they have a 50% sublight speed reduction, so it will take them extra time to reach our vessel, giving Xenophobe a fighting chance against all of these vessels. They're moving in a pretty sizable fleet to take out our Titan. Wow. Let's sit at the edge of the system actually. Do not want to get in close range with them. Okay, there they are coming. Alright, there they are. Let's slow it down and send Xenophobe to his mission. Thankfully, it is a pretty long system. Oh boy. Alright, we are engaging. Strike crafts off. And come on. Ah, he's moving in so close. Do not approach that close, Xenophobe. Please, 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 please retreat. We gotta retreat now. Yeah, we had to retreat a little bit, otherwise Xenophobe would instantly melt. Yeah, they were already starting to deal damage to him. And most of our damage was dealt through the perdition beams. So by the time that Xenophobe get close, it is like all his damage has already been dealt with the main weapons. There is no need for us to stay there. The real question is how long until Xenophobe can arrive? It will take him 1 year to arrive back, and in the meantime the Unbidden is expanding their territory. That is not good. Okay, we have retreated back. Now let's move again. We can even use our astral jump to this starbase that is positioned in the perfect system. And now we should come around through this. They have their fleets now stationed in the starbase, so perhaps we can move in. They aren't exactly doing anything. They are reinforcing. That's bad. That is extremely bad. I think you're gonna wait in the system, because if we jump to there, our ship is gonna have a very long cooldown to utilize the emergency retreat, and that could actually cost Xenophobe's life. Man, they are sending every single fleet that they have. There is no way. They aren't joking around, that is for sure. Okay, so we are in position, just waiting. Alright, this time I'm gonna actually just wait for them to approach us, and I think I will even slow down our ship sublight speed. This way Xenophobe just never rushes into them. Yeah, so let's deactivate this edict. Let's see how it goes now. We're gonna let you guys watch this spectacle. Okay, we can't even watch Xenophobe actually. It's just a beam of light. When they start dealing damage, we emergency retreat, that is for sure. Okay, no damage dealt yet. Okay, they dealt only 8,000, it's still fine. Oh, okay, we are still a little bit fine. Now we are starting to get a little dangerous, but we are surviving though. We are kiting them actually. Yeah, it is kind of risky, but I think Xenophobe can actually kite them off. Oh boy, wow, look at this. We are actually just kiting them. It's such a wonderful sight. The Unbidden fleet, they are gathered like cattle. There is nothing they can do actually. We are just circling them around. Alright, it wasn't as difficult as I would expect actually. We defeated all of their fleet, most of their fleet. Wow, they actually have another 50 million incoming and 21 million sitting around. This is like a small defensive fleet. Perhaps we can one-shot them once we get in the system. Let's try that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we just vaporized their fleet. Fantastic. Now let's move into their final system. Alright, it's destroyed everything. Now just destroy the portal. Fantastic, the galaxy is now a safer place. And with that, I think we get the Dimensional Warlock. Let's go. This is a very powerful relic, and it will serve a great deal against the Scourge, because we're gonna have plus 30% ship weapons range. And on top of that, we can jump a little bit faster around the galaxy. Now there is only one Crisis remaining, commanders. I cannot believe we are gonna defeat all 4 Crises in the game using only one ship. That is so absurd. So of course, now that we know that is 100% sure to be the Scourge, we can design our ships accordingly. We're gonna focus plasma cannons, and on the medium slot we're gonna go with phase disruptors, so if any of their small craft get in range, they're gonna get obliterated by the phase disruptors, and our ship is gonna be made completely of armor. Okay, right on time, the Scourge is about to appear. Alright, they are approaching the outer rim, and we can see their systems, the breach points. Okay, they are on the opposite side of the galaxy. Let's take our Titan and start to move in a little bit closer to their systems. Per usual, we astral jump to our outpost and now establish a good position in a choke point. Perhaps here it will be a good position. Okay, we can establish visual feed. Hello Scourge, how are you guys doing? Pretorius is main screen off. Let's hope for their Vanguard fleet to be a little bit weak. Let's see. Oh man, 42 million fleets. Yeah, I think we can take them. I really think we can. Let's move in here. With the Scourge, the only thing we need to worry about is their colony vessels, because that's the only way they can expand. So we'll try to snipe them off and look out for their colony ships. Okay, so this fleet moved in alone. Let's try to instantly destroy it. Alright, and we also got the starbase with the colonists. Fantastic. Greatly halted their expanse. Now we move here, try to cleanse them. Great. They actually managed to deal a little bit of damage to us, 800,000. And we are even full HP because of how much armor regeneration we have. Oh, that's not good. That's terrible. I perhaps made a huge mistake of moving in extremely close to their ships. I wasn't looking at it. It's gonna be a tough battle, commanders. Oh, we are taking so much damage. Alright, but we vaporized them before they could definitely harm us. And we are regenerating so much HP. Wow. Let's take this one out now. And I just hope that they don't send the main fleet whilst we are destroying the rest of them. So let's jump here, take these. They are alone. Great. Alright. Oh, the second wave. Oh, fantastic. We just escaped the systems they send in the second wave. Alright, now let's retreat a little bit. We are kind of pincered here. And they have the colonists. Oh, they have so many colonists. Okay, they did send in a main fleet by herself, so we can try to take advantage of this scenario. Can we activate our Warlock relic? Yes, we can. Let's activate it, give us plus 30% ship weapons range. Let's obliterate this fleet. Amazing. Now, this part here is weakened because they send in one of their fleets. And they're even sending the other one to make things a little bit easier for us. Okay, they have approached just to be completely vaporized. And they have a infestor here. Let's jump to this system and snipe the colony ship instantly. They have no reinforcements here. Right, fantastic. And there we go. Good, 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 good. Their ships are so close to us. They established one world, unfortunately. I'm not sure. This is only transport ships. We are completely fine to arrive here. Alright. 8 days until FTL if things go south. But man, we are so strong. It is so ridiculous. Oh, that is problematic. We are taking heavy damage here. The Scourge missiles. We don't have point defenses in our ships to take out the missiles. So we gotta retreat here. Yeah, took a little bit of damage. Nothing to worry about. We are still alive. Okay, our commander is back. Let's do once again the astral jump. And they only have one colony so far. So it's not that doomed. This one shall be an easy snipe, just one fleet. Great, 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 great. Promising officer, we even got another one. And Xenophobe, we can grab a destiny trait for him. I think it is pretty obvious. Master Gunner, more tracking and more accuracy for our long range weapons on top of a little bit of range. And they have a colony ship just here. Oh, I jumped away. So I was... Okay, thankfully we didn't go to the system because they reinforced it with 276 million fleets. So they left 2 colony ships undefended here. That is fantastic. We can still take out these two because they just abandoned it as well. Oh boy, I didn't see this. They are so sneaky, man. Alright, thankfully we did obliterate their fleet without them dealing significant damage to us. And now we're taking out the transport ships. Right, they are so arrogant. They just send one fleet without a care in the world. Yeah, 2 fleets now. Oh, this one is a little bit dangerous. It is definitely not just 1 fleet. Oh my god. How long till we can emergency FTL? 4 days. Yeah, we are moving in way too close to them. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we emergency FTL away. The swarm strikers dealt damage to us. Okay, first cured back and recovered. They are starting to become a little bit big, Commander. I'm getting a little scared here. But this one is perhaps their biggest, and they're sending yet another one of their main forces. Really large fleets coming in. So thankfully we do have a pretty recovered FTL. Oh man, okay. No. Oh, it was just a small fleet. Alright, we are fine here. But they are about to send a total of 300 million fleet powers towards our direction. So we're gonna point our Titan beams straight at their faces. There we go. 1 fleet already down. Move back. If they come in one by one, we can take a lot of them before we get in very close range. Let's see. They just stopped. Yeah, they are afraid of coming to face 1 ship. Well, let's just move here because this system has 50% sublight speed reduction. So it will take them at... Okay, we are not gonna move in. They just appeared with 100 million fleet here. Oh, if I jumped in, I would be so cooked. Okay, let's actually just stay back a little bit and relax. Yeah, now they are sending in everything they have. Just remember here, Commanders, this is the maximum difficulty you can get in Vanilla Stellaris. So it is around, what, 200 times Crisis, something like that. And let's see how we fare here. Man, we have such a long range, it's so pathetic. Yeah, I think they don't stand a chance. It's just us that are moving in so close to them. That's the dangerous part. The second we take a little bit of damage, I'm gonna emergency retreat. Okay, we took... but they have so little fleet power remaining. I think we're fine, actually. It's just the Scourge missiles dealing a little bit of damage. No, we are not fine at all. No. Yeah, let's be safe and retreat. Now that we are back, our main goal is to take out these fleets because they are severely weakened. Pretty easy win. Now, I have a lot of vessels in this sector of the galaxy, but I think I'm gonna take this isolated fleet first. Take out the systems. I can send here. They have a fleet here. They're coming towards us, but this system has 50% sublight speed reduction. Could be quick work, clearing the Scourge of the galaxy. The only way we can lose this is if by some reason they get close to us. Yeah, look, if we have the range... Oh my god, such a firework. Pretty much it. Just stay away from them and we're fine. Thanks to our sentry array, we can know precisely where they are at all times in the game. Here, they're probably gonna jump in. Let's go. Easy win. Amazing. How many fleets remaining? Only 1. This one. At the same time, the Xenophobe got maximum level. How wonderful. Go here and bam. So yeah, Commanders. 1 ship is actually enough to take out all 4 Crises in Stellaris at maximum difficulty. Wow, it is so OP. Of course, we still need to orbital bombard their planets, but we're gonna do this utilizing our other fleets. So I'm just gonna skip ahead until I finish orbital bombarding all of their planets using our main ship. Because they have 0 fleets remaining in the game, they can get a little bit of reinforcements, but the reinforcements are whatever. We just obliterate tons and tons of their main fleets. What are the reinforcements to us, right? Now look, those are the reinforcements they had. 150 million. And just send our ship to stay here and obliterate the reinforcements. Pretty chilling. And now the last one. There we go. They have 0 chance in fighting us back. Okay, this is their last planet being orbital bombarded by our first fleet. First and unique fleet, by the way, we only have 1. And within time, the Scourge will disappear. So there it is, the last days of the Scourge, Commanders. There we have it. Okay, the end of the Scourge was just a matter of time. And with that, Commanders, we conclude. We defeated all 4 Crises utilizing 1 single ship. If you want to see everything that I did in order to defeat that, we have our every click for this video, and don't forget that we are playing this playthrough with the goals of achieving the total of 1 trillion fleet power, never done before in Stellaris, so hopefully we can get there in this run. Now it is just a matter of time after we defeated all the 4 crises. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it took so damn long for us to record it. It has been, what, 90 hours up until this point. And yeah, commanders, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.